With her mission to Mars scrapped, former journalist and educator Karen Cumming has a new mission on this planet: financial literacy. She's here with tips from her brand new book, The Wealthy Martian. So new, it's not even out yet.
It's out next week on Amazon.
Next week on
Yes,
Amazon.
it is. I'm so excited.
And this is interesting because you kind of really had to do a pivot because the Martian Project, you were one of the 100 people chosen. Mm-hmm. It kind of got scrapped because of a lack of money.
Which is what happens to a lot of space programs, right? If you can't find the investors to take it to the final round, they have to wind it down, and that's what they did. But gave me an incredible gift, because when you're about to leave somewhere, you name it, whether it's Earth or anywhere else, you start to look around you and notice things, and notice the things we do well and the things that maybe we could improve on. And so many things we do well on Earth, but one thing that I knew without a shadow of a doubt that we could do better on this planet is to provide financial literacy education to young people.
Right, and this comes, you see it firsthand as a supply teacher now, but you were an educator for many, many years.
Yes, I saw it with my own eyes.
And also, we should mention, you were also a reporter with us.
Yes, for so many years, absolutely. I saw it with my own eyes. The school system does not provide any meaningful financial literacy education to young people at all. It didn't do it when we were young.
No.
And, 50, I hate to say it, but 50 years on, it's still not doing it. And if I were a parent and I had kids, I'd be really concerned about it.
Mm-hmm. So the book kind of has three main components to it.
Yes. The first part is the basics. I say master your basics. The Wealthy Martian Seven is what I call them. And they start off with live beneath your means, pay yourself first, write down your goals, build a budget, get off the debt go-round, buy insurance when you're young, not when you're older.
Yeah, because your premiums will be so much less expensive.
Yes, and the last one is write a will. If we could master those 7 basics, what I see as the building blocks of financial literacy, the world would just spin on a different axis if we could only master the first 2. Live beneath your means and pay yourself first.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's different from living within your means, right?
Exactly, yes. Right? Live beneath your means so that you have money in reserve to be able to do the things that are meaningful to you in life.
Right.
It's different. Being frugal is different from being cheap. When you're frugal, you're simply economizing to be able to have the money at your disposal to do the things that are important to you in your life.
So it's things as simple as making coffee at home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I give all kinds of ideas. There's a huge list of ideas for living beneath your means.
Okay, we've got about 90 seconds left.
Sure.
I wanted to get into the second part of this because it's like kind of money as energy.
Absolutely. Money is energy. Building a positive relationship with money. Money as, when we say energy, it's energy that has to flow throughout the world to keep the economy rolling. How can we respect that money? I talk about a Japanese author, Ken Honda, who actually suggests we thank our money when it comes in, and we thank it when we send it out to pay bills because it's doing something good for us. Mm-hmm. So definitely, the energy of money and building a positive relationship with it.
Okay, and then the third part is something that you learned about.
Yes. I learned about it because I put it into effect for myself. It's called, first of all, we talk about the difference between interest and dividends. There's a means of investing money starting very small and growing it over time called a dividend reinvestment plan. I'd never heard of it until about 2 years ago. I heard someone speak about it.
Okay.
A man who retired at 34 because he understood the power of dividends. And I launched into a real, education piece about what are dividends, why can they help us, and how can we put this plan together on our own to be able to keep 100% of our return on investments.
Okay. All coming up in The Wealthy Margin.
Yes.
Wealthy Martian, rather. Improve your margins. By Karen Cumming, coming out on Amazon next week. Yes. Thanks very much for joining us.
Annette.
Great to see you again.
It's been so much fun. Thank you.